Hi, I'm Zach Kennedy, and I'm a sophomore student at the University of Minnesota in Minneapolis. Today, Activia training asked us the question, why is having good people skills important and how do you use them? Well, for me, I think that there is one very simple answer to that question. Having good people skills is important for developing positive relationships with other people. Of course, let me elaborate on that. As a college student, I tend to use these people skills in three distinct ways in making relationships with other students, developing relationships with professors, and finally, in talking to future employers. First, in talking about developing relationships with other students, this is important because you're trying to make lasting friendships as well as strong academic bonds that can be helpful for both parties. College is about having fun sometimes. Yes, it can be hard. Yes, it is about learning. Yes, it is about getting a job in the future. But is your first experience being off on your own and getting to know what the adult world might be like for you. So for me, I used my people skills in order to talk to other people on my floor, talk to people in my orientation group. Uh, a good handshake, nice smile, make eye contact, talk to them, get to know them. It can be scary getting to know new people, but when you realize that everyone at college is there to make new friends, it becomes a lot less intimidating. Plus, if you happen to talk to somebody who is in your same field of study, maybe even your exact same major, you can form study groups later on. And that can be helpful for both parties because everybody needs a good group to study with, and it'll help with learning new material. Second, let's talk about developing relationships with professors. Now, when I was a freshman, I was very, very bad at this, as is the case for a lot of people. It's one of my biggest regrets from freshman year is not going to talk to my professors in their office hours as much as I could have. This is essential for developing personal relationships with your professors. Not only does it show that you're interested in what they have to say, but if you develop that personal connection, if they recognize your face and can put a name to your face, that opens up doors later on for potential research and internship opportunities in the field that they're in. It's always good to get on your teacher's good side. You're not a teacher's pet. You're just doing what you need to do to make sure that your college experience is as successful as it can be. Finally, let's talk about using people skills when talking to employers. Now, the most stereotypical of these people skills is the handshake. Trust me, it's not overrated. It is very, very important. I can tell immediately if I've made a good first impression when I look in the employer's eyes following the handshake. I'm glad I finally learned how to make eye contact, make that personal connection with people, and give a firm handshake that is pretty good. When talking to these future employers, the goal is always to come off as the best version of yourself that you can possibly be. And having good people skills is essential to make a good impression and let it be known that you can be successful in a regular old workplace. So I hope that this has been helpful and informative as to why people skills are important and how your average everyday college student uses them. Thanks for listening.